What up, guys? Listen, today I want to talk about personal loans, okay? Now, personal loans can be used for many different things, right? A lot of times people use personal loans to consolidate their debt. They use personal loans to make a big expense when they're home, home repairs, being able to travel, taking a big vacation, right? Personal loans are a very common type of loan that a lot of people want to get. So I want to give you guys a quick example. You know I like to do the numbers. I want to give you guys a quick example. If we were to borrow $5,000 with an ARP of 7.6%, right? And I want to break something down as I go along with these numbers, okay? Now, depending on a personal loan, your APR, your annual percentage rate, can be different, right? So we're using an example of $5,000, right? We're getting a loan for $5,000, right? Now the APR, our annual percentage rate, the rate we're going to be charged on their loan is 7.63%. Now, like I told you guys, this rate can vary. Alright? Now, the lower this APR number go, the lower you're going to pay back on this amount. So if that APR drops from 7.63 to 6.63, the lower you're going to end up paying at the end in interest, right? Now, we're going to say that we're going $5,000 and we're going to pay this long term back in 3 years. Alright? So 3 years, or we're going to say 36 months, right? Alright? So now, we talked about the APR, guys. The APR is super important because it is the cost of money. Now, since we're paying 7.63%, the interest we're going to pay in total will be $610. Alright? Our total will be $610. Now, once we calculate our loan balance, how much we borrowed, right? How much money we paid on what we borrowed, how long our term is, which is 3 years or 36 months, we're going to pay a total of $610 in interest, right? Because we have this $5,000 that we started with. For simple math, simple numbers, and then the $610 in interest is going to bring us to a total of that $5610, right? Now, I mentioned to you guys that this changes, right? Meaning when it comes to your loan term, right? The faster you pay this off, the quicker you pay your loan off, the less you're paying in interest, right? The lower your interest rate is, the less you're paying on a $5,000. Okay? So this is super important because we can have this same loan, right? I don't have a calculator right in front of me, but we can have this same loan for $5,000, right? But then our APR could be 4%, right? Our APR may be 4%. Our terms, instead of 3 years, our terms could be 2 years. Alright? So now, how much would that interest change? That interest is going to change by a couple $100 just from our drop in the APR rate and paying the loan down faster. Now, when you're getting a personal loan, guys, you want to make sure that there isn't any prepayment penalties for paying your personal loan down quicker if you make the choice to. Some people choose to pay their loan down faster so that they can get out of debt faster and they can decrease that interest. Alright? Now, the better your credit, the better terms you're going to get for your APR. Now, to be completely honest, guys, I know it says example of good credit, but on a personal loan, 7.63%. I mean, I would shop around a little bit to see if I can get a better interest rate than that 7.63%. I mean, I would shoot for around 4.5%, 4% on that particular loan because even if I take the whole 3 years to pay it off, I'm still not paying as much money because that percentage is lower, right? Which brings us to our interest rate being lower. Why do I like to give you guys these examples? I like to give you guys examples because I want you to know what you are getting yourself into. I do not want you to bite off more than what you can chew. I want you to understand the cost of your money. It is super important for us to understand the cost of our money, how much we have to pay back, and what does it all mean, right? Now, granted, as this loan balance go up, right? If we were going to do a loan for 10 grand, of course it would take us a longer term, most likely to pay it off, even if the interest rate was the same. If the balance was higher, we still would pay more interest, okay? So you always want to pay attention. Look at your loan balance, look at your APR, look at your terms, look at your interest rate, and figure out how much you have to pay in total. For this example, at 7.63%, we would end up paying $5,610. Okay? So if you have been considering getting a personal loan, shop around, shop around, shop around. Find the best interest rate possible. You want to save as much money as possible. And you don't want to rush this because you could potentially save way more money on the upside if you just found the right company for you. Okay? So make sure, guys, look at these numbers. Pay attention to these numbers before you go out there and apply for loans. And if your credit is not where it needs to be, get your credit fixed so that you are not continuously getting denied for the very thing that you want. Okay? So if you guys like my video, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell, and I'm going to see you on the other side.